4. Now we're rolling. Damage My MMA podcast. I'm Jason. As always, my co-host, the voice of MMA in Utah, Mr. Zack. Partridge. What up, dog?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good. We got a fighter spotlight today, one that I'm really excited because I've been wanting to get this guy on for a while, Mr. Malachi Novosel. What's up, Malachi?
Hey, how's it going?
It's good to finally get you on here, man.
It's awesome being on here. When you texted me that, or when you commented that on my one Instagram post, I was stoked. I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. So I'm happy to be here.
So I heard about you a while back from my daughter's stepdad, Eric, and his son, Connor, because you and Connor went to school together, right?
Yes, we went to, elementary school and junior high together. And
Eric was telling me, Eric was telling me all about you and telling me how badass this guy is. And I'm thinking, oh, all right, whatever. Everybody says their buddy's bad. But then I see you fight and you're pretty badass.
Well, thank you. Yeah, me and Connor, we go way back. I mean, he was probably like one of the first friends in school I ever made. So that was awesome.
Nice. Well, welcome to the podcast, brother.
Thank you.
Malachi, you had a pretty impressive win down at the Fierce Challenger Series down in Price a few months ago. How was it? Was the goal after that to get right back in fight camp and fight again as soon as possible, or is this just an opportunity that just came up and you're like, yeah, let's do it?
I kind of like to just, stay in the gym all the time, just stay pretty fit. I like to do it. It's a lot of fun to go in the gym every day. And, right when that fight ended, I like to take probably a couple of days off and just, not have to worry about anything, no work, no stress over weight cutting or anything. So I like to, be lazy, sit around the house and eat up all day. And then there was a Steel Fist card and I tried getting on that, but immediately I just wanted to get into another fight. It's always a lot of fun fighting, so I tried getting on one and then this popped up. So I was like, awesome, let's try to get on that.
Perfect. Now so you fought now FitCon, right? So the FitCon and where was that at? Thanksgiving Point?
Yeah.
Yes, Thanksgiving Point. And
then you did and then down in Price. How do you think that it'll feel fighting in a big venue like the Maverick Center versus the little kind of like the smaller show vibe?
I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll definitely bring a little more like nerves, but at the same time, I think the nerves will probably get calm once I step in the cage and I feel a little more comfortable in the cage and backstage and stuff. So, I won't think of it too different, but it'll be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, what's your background? What got you into fighting?
So the reason I stumbled upon Jeremy's gym was when I was younger, about like 8, 9, or 10, somewhere around there. Me and my dad would always wrestle around in the house and just mess around. And he was getting ready to deploy. And so my mom was like, ooh, we should find him something to do. And I wasn't a big fan of like sports where you have a ball or something and you have to run. I don't like running too much. And so, yeah. And so my mom found the gym for me and I started going ever since. And that's kind of how I got started into it.
So you've been with Jeremy Hart for a while then?
Yeah, I've been training for a long time.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Awesome.
Well, to me, I don't know. To me, it showed in your last fight. It was your second fight, but I thought for your second fight, you showed a lot of composure in there, and your grappling was like it was on point, which you kind of expect that from a Jeremy Horn gym, right? So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm always curious. It was a split decision, and I remember thinking that I thought that you won, and I was just like, man, are these refs really going to do this? So when you heard one judge, by split decision, did you feel like you'd done enough, or did your heart kind of sink a little?
I was kind of nervous. I don't ever like letting a fight go to decision. Watching UFC and stuff, I always see like fighters, sometimes there is the occasional fighter that gets screwed. And like if it goes to decision, you never know how it's gonna turn out. But I had confidence in myself, and I was really thinking I did a lot of work, and so I think it showed. And I was kind of happy when they said I won. I mean, yeah. So I was kind of hoping to win that one, and I was putting in the work I could on the ground, and I didn't want to keep it standing because he was punching me in the face a lot, so I took it to the ground and did decent there.
Super durable, though.
Yeah, very durable.
Thank you.
So what do you know about this opponent that you're fighting coming up October 29th?
I don't know too much about him. I know that he trains at Team Link, and I know his name, and I know he teaches their Muay Thai classes. So
okay,
that's about it.
So another guy maybe we want to take it to the ground.
I like to kind of feel it out in the fight, because maybe he's all of a sudden like, I'm gonna start doing tons of jiu-jitsu, so I'll probably just feel it out in the cage, and if I feel like I'm getting outworked, I'll keep it on the ground, or we'll see what happens.
I mean, just looking at your first two fights of your career, you're only 19 years old. You had a really tough fight at the FitCon. I remember seeing that fight with Sean. Sean's a stud. I actually been training with him recently. That was a great fight for your first fight, and then you go to another decision and another tough fight in your second fight. I mean, you've already got a ton of experience that a lot of guys don't usually get till later on in their career.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty useful. I've been working really hard in the gym, trying to, get more comfortable with MMA rounds, and, going like longer rounds. I'm trying to do 5-minute rounds for, however long we're going, or go to open mats when I can. And so I work as hard as I can to, keep my cardio up for all my fights coming up.
I like it.
I dig it a lot.
So what's obviously we're not looking forward. We're not looking past this next fight, but going forward, what's kind of the goal going forward? Is this something you want to take and kind of run with it, get to the pro level, and try to see where you can take your career?
Yeah, I would love that. I think fighting's a blast. I think that's really the only way I can put it into words, is it's a blast to go in the cage and punch somebody and put on a show for people. So I really like it. I'd really like to make it big doing that, and that'd be awesome for me.
Well, you got the right people around you, that's for sure.
There's nothing better. There really isn't. So fighting at you fight at, are you a 155er or one? Is that right?
I'm a 155er, yes.
Yeah. So do you get to work with our buddy Johan a lot?
Yeah. Johan's normally, when he doesn't have a broken foot, he's always in there pushing everybody, and he's definitely in there, one of the first people in the gym, and then he's always one of the last people out. He works really hard, and he pushes all of us, everyone at the gym who has fights coming up. He's always there, helping us train, getting open mats and stuff set up. So he's a huge helping hand, I guess.
Nice.
I just see your dad chimed in. You do have 3 fights now, right?
Yes, correct.
You're 2-1, right? Because you fought on Steel Fist card, right?
Yes, I did. 2-1.
Yeah. We were just debating because it's not on Tapology. I'm like, I'm almost positive, because I saw Connor at one of the Steel Fist fights, so I'm like, he's fought on Steel Fist. It's just not updated on Tapology yet. Who did you fight?
Yeah. I fought Nathan Still, also out of Team Link, on that Steel Fist card.
Oh, so you're just picking on the Team Link guys. I see.
Yeah.
Why don't you like them? Why don't you like Team Link, Malachi?
I don't have a problem with them. I'm very friendly.
No. This is your opportunity to talk some smack.
I can't do that too well. So
We're
we're
preparing you for the next level now, guy. We're just preparing you for the next level.
No, we're just joking. We have friends over at Team Week too, so like we're just joking.
Good guys.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh man. So October 29th, how do you see this fight taking place? You kind of already touched on it a little bit. I guess I should say, how do you expect to end the fight on October 29th?
As my mom always says, she hopes for a quick win. So I'm obviously going to try to do that. But if it does have to go a long fight, I'm ready for that. I would prefer a quick win too, because it is a stacked card. I'd like to, get to watching these next fights, pretty soon. But if I feel like I'm getting outstriked or, I can't handle myself on the feet, I'll definitely try to take him down, take him to the ground, and either submit him or, hit him a lot, typical stuff.
So how nervous does mom get and dad get when you're fighting?
Dad's pretty calm about it. He's pretty cool with it. Mom's also pretty cool with it, she says, but I think she gets a little nervous when I have fights coming up. So
yeah, I can't even imagine, man.
So my dad's been to the fights that he could be at, my last 4 fights. My mom's never came, and then they just told me yesterday, they're like, hey, because I'm fighting for Still Fist the weekend before, and my dad's like, yeah, I need 2 tickets. I was like, what do you need 2 tickets for? And he's like, your mom's gonna come. I'm like, no, she's not. I don't even want her to come. I don't even want her to come.
Yeah, I have a friend that exact same way. One of my mom's friends, she loves me to death, and she's always like, "Oh, I'll buy 2 tickets for me and my little brother, but I'll never go and watch you get punched." I'm like, "Okay, well, thank you."
Yeah, right. Well, it's just hard. I just like there's a no win for my mom because for my mom too. I know she's nervous for me, and like I'll be fine. Like I'm married, my wife, like she knows I'll be fine. Like it is what it is. Like I can get punched in the face. Like it's not a big deal. Like we train, right? We get punched in the face every day.
Yeah.
Like that's not like something that's totally abnormal for us. But I'm like, the other side of it is like my mom's not gonna like watching me punch somebody else in the face either.
Yeah, my mom
wants me to be nice all the time, right?
I did wrestling in high school, and my mom was always that same way. Like anytime I'd wrestle, she'd always be at the tournaments on the weekends, and she'd always get nervous, even though I'm not getting hit or anything. She'd still be nervous for me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
It's a hard one, but yeah. Anyways, that's cool. It's good that they're supportive. Just living out your passion. Man, you're only 19. I envy you getting into your career at 19.
Thank you.
It'll be good.
Yeah,
we look forward to watching you progress. I'm excited for your fight. We're excited to be calling your fight. So we'll be cage side calling your fight, and
that'll be awesome.
Wish you healthy fight camp.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to my OG sponsor, Modern Edge, probably the coolest cabinets. Kelly's awesome. He's on Instagram, awesome cabinets. Cristo Perez, my uncle, he does Matco tools and stuff. And then I just got a new sponsor the other day, CW Welding and Fabrication on Facebook and Instagram. He's awesome. He has really good, welding skills and awesome fabrication. So all of those 3, they're super cool. I'm super happy with them. So
nice. We need to get you some more sponsors, man. If anybody out there is looking to sponsor somebody,
young stud Malachi Novosel.
Yeah.
Give my mom a call.
That's right.
We look forward to watching you fight, man. October 29th. I'm excited. Anything else you want to leave us with before we let you go?
Nothing other than thank you, and thanks for letting me come on here.
How do people get tickets from you? How about we leave them with that? How do we get tickets?
You can go to my Instagram or my Facebook. I have a bio. It should be in like my, on my page or on one of my posts. I'll have a link, and I'm constantly posting about, the link and ticket sales. So if you want tickets from me, go to that link and buy them up.
We're on it, man. October 29th. We'll see you at Fierce Fighting Championship, baby. Thanks, Malachi.
Awesome.
Appreciate you joining us, brother.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
We out.